Good evening and welcome to the Roosh Scumbaugh Show. Tonight I am interviewing a young conservative activist named Ted Wilson, who was recently arrested by the FBI and jailed for exercising his freedom of speech and freedom of religion as promised in the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. Ted, please tell us what happened and how you got out of jail. As you already know, the town I grew up in has been taken over by a group of atheists and lesbians, the ringleader of this faction being Sandy Smith, who got herself elected mayor by promising to end what she claimed was corruption and neglect in the town. Soon the town was nothing like what my father and I had known when we were younger, so we moved away. I was angry at the mayor and also that the Reverend Dave Owen, who had once been a pillar of the community, had been sent to prison after he was accused of burning down the church he was once pastor of. Soon after he was released from prison, he died by suicide, so we have heard. Then the police chief and the mayor, who were father and son, were removed from office after they were blamed for an arson attempt at a restaurant owned by one of the atheist lesbians. Mrs. Smith took advantage of the resulting power vacuum to take over, installing one of her allies as the new police chief, and even making her own daughter's wife a cop as well, despite this girl assaulting a cop herself in the past. So that's the background of the situation. And what happened to you most recently? Because of my intense anger at what had been done, I sent 2 protest letters to those atheist lesbians. But I left my name off them because I wasn't acting for personal reasons. I just wanted to call them out on their immoral behavior. But they somehow figured out I had written them and got me arrested. This is the terrible thing about the left. When they take over, those like me who are believers in Christian and conservative values are condemned for expressing those ideas in public, and we are persecuted. Fortunately, my father got me a lawyer, and then we got a judge to agree that the federal authorities had overreached, and we got the charges against me dropped, so I won't be tried for anything. You are to be commended for standing up for the right values. We hear so many stories about young people abandoning the churches and embracing leftist thinking, but you are clearly the future of American conservatism. Thank you for your support.
Let's hope Carrie never sees this. If she does, she will be pissed. Ted Wilson was himself the cop that Carrie assaulted, because he was trying to pick a fight with James.
And he can believe whatever religion he wants and even consider us immoral, but sending us hateful messages through the mail shouldn't be acceptable. No one should be persecuted for being Christian, but Christians shouldn't be allowed to terrorize us for being atheists or lesbians, damn it. And that Ted Wilson got off is a clear sign of the federal courts being stacked with conservative judges, all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court, making them corrupt and not interested in true standards of justice.
Excuse me. Mother Jessica, you won't believe what Debbie, James, Mrs. Smith and I just saw on TV. Oh no.